Yes, Kevin Heatley from Hughesville, Pennsylvania. And I wanted to segue into this woman's comment she had earlier about the forced pooling or mandatory unitization. I think I'd characterize you as a strong proponent of private property rights and free market capitalism. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, well then we're definitely in agreement. Now, if I don't want to participate, inherent in the concept of private property rights is that I can restrict who uses that property. I can't do whatever I want with my property, but I can restrict who uses that property. Now, what you didn't mention to this woman is that under the forced pooling arrangement, they can drill under your property. Not only do you get paid for the gas, but you don't get to negotiate the rate. They can drill under your property without your permission. So now, if I don't want to participate, and I don't want to sell my fossil fuel for whatever reason, it's my property, you're undermining the free market, you're undermining private property rights when you allow that kind of concept to come across. Now, it sounds like you've changed your position, which I support 100%. So what I want to clarify, I want to make sure I understand you correctly. You're saying you're against the mandatory unitization, and are you saying that you will support a mandatory buffer zone around non-leased properties so that these companies can't steal, which in effect the law capture is, steal my private property by drilling right along, fracturing my rock, my property that I pay taxes on, and stealing my gas? Now, are you saying that you definitely don't support mandatory unitization, and are you also saying that you will support a mandatory buffer zone around unleased properties?
Yes.
Excellent.
I already said that.
No, I just want to clarify it for the record.
No problem.
No, I don't need to be smart with you. I just want to make sure I understand what you're saying.
No problem.
Okay, excellent. We're in total agreement.
Ma'am.
Yeah, I'm a resident of Tunkhannock Township, and I own a little over 27 acres. A neighbor of mine just ended up with a pipeline going through his property. But when they did the seismic testing, I was left out of the loop, and part of the capture of the seismic testing information was from my property without my permission. What laws are you going to create in Pennsylvania to protect my right to privacy, my right to earn money on that? They flip that information from industry to industry, and I get cut out of the loop. Or if I don't want them to have it, that is my right, because eventually the townships are going to buy that information and start taxing our lands based on that information, which would be an abomination.
Seismic testing. I mean, I don't know how I can stop Google Earth from taking a picture of your property and selling the maps.
That's not what I was talking about. There was dynamite used.
Ma'am, I'm not going to argue. We did this already. I got your point. Okay. I mean, that's one of those things that I'm trying to remember constitutional law from law school and curtilage and
there's no protections.
What all those rules are, and generally that if you don't come on a person's property, it's not a trespass. And so, I mean, the fact that seismic waves run through rock, how far back should the buffer be?
They can blacken out the information on the unwilling parties.
Yeah, well, and again, I understand that you feel strongly about the issues, obviously, that with the gas, and I don't think that seismic testing is in any way intrusive or invasion of privacy. And that's one of those things where you can shake your head. That's one of those things, as earlier with sprinklers, that we'll just have to agree to disagree on. If they didn't come on your property, that's not a trespass.
They can damage underwater springs this way. I want to know that I have protection from this violation.
Okay, well, I hear you, and like I said, I don't think I agree. I appreciate your input. Thank you.